This is how, on a small mock-up of the terrain where the assault on enemy positions is about to take place, an infantry combat team receives the necessary briefing before going to fulfill tasks.
I give you the command, they start covering, and you go down.
According to the legend, the attack aircraft should get as close to the Russian positions as possible. Considering the frontline roads, the combat vehicle should be armored and easily overcome mud and ditches. We have seen all the impassable roads leading to the training ground, so Turkish-made Kipri infantry vehicle is driving us now. And considering all this impassability, I want to say that despite its heaviness, as the vehicle is armored, it can cope with these roads quite easily. After the landing, the infantryman must knock out the invaders, take up defense, cover the machine gun crew, and hold the occupiers' dugouts in case of attack by the Russian army.
Cover the machine gun crew. Fire on 12.
Soldiers of the 152nd Separate Brigade regularly undergo such exercises. The training is as close to reality as possible. Soldiers learn to work as a team and improve their weapon skills.
It is a Browning machine gun, 12.7mm caliber. It is a very good thing, great at destroying the enemy.
In training, there is no return fire from the enemy, no Russian drones flying around, and no artillery filling up the trenches. The instructors prepare the soldiers psychologically for all these realities.
Our task is not just to give them information, but to make sure that they learn it as much as possible in order to survive there. For us, the lives of our men are the most important thing.
Many of the brigade's instructors learn their skills in Europe. They say that everything that NATO troops are trained for cannot always work on our front. After all, the tactics of combat operations change all the time.
We need to take what works in practice for them, what works for us, and combine that, make a perfect framework and use it, and constantly improve because tactics change every month.
The instructors say that such exercises should take place 3 to 4 times a week, but there is not much time for training because the 152nd Brigade is now holding the front line in Kurachiv direction, one of the hardest areas of Donetsk region. There, the Ukrainian defense forces have to repel up to 60 Russian assaults per day.
They are like cockroaches, fighting everywhere, in gardens, fields, near the dam, wherever they can, because everyone realizes that sooner or later we will have to retake this territory.
An experienced infantryman with the call sign Mora voluntarily joined the Ukrainian army back in 2022. To this day, he is still in the infantry. He says that the number of Russian manpower in this direction of the front is many times higher than the Ukrainian, but despite that, the defenders are holding back.
Our family and our country is behind us, so we have no way out at the moment. If we all lay down our arms now and leave, tomorrow we will live under the Russian flag.
They bear the burden of war. Without infantry, neither defensive nor offensive action is possible. Soldiers of the 152nd Brigade are well aware of the danger of their work, but they try not to think about bad things and devote all their free time to training. Reported by Anastasia Tarnavska, Alena Gramova, Yevhen Karmazin, UATV News.